WIPA Up Radio with MC8. Steele and Big James has taken over the radio station.
Well, all right, y'all. All across the USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA. Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangsta Chronicles.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steele.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the James.
What's happening, Mr. RBX?
Oh, we chilling.
We chilling. What's happening with you?
Everything. We staying calm. You dig? You seen the video I showed you with the brother minister. So we got that going on. Brother doing some things with the movie. So it's probably a matter of time before I get off into the movie thing. You dig? So we try to do the movies, and then we try to do the movie soundtracks, and then if we get the cartoons, we're gonna try to do the voiceovers, and we're gonna just try to maximize this thing, man, before I go sit down and retire.
Man, you don't never need to talk about retiring. And one of the things we're supposed to do this, man. We did this interview 5-6 months ago. Classic interview, man, and something was wrong with the sound,
oh yeah, bro,
yeah,
that was
fire,
good.
What I'm saying, shenanigans.
Yes, sir. With the fire crackling, but it was a good ambience. It was, you dig? We had the brothers up there, and we was chopping up on some real West Coast business. You dig? That needed to be heard. However, we still here. We still active. We still doing our thing. So. That's a blessing, and we just gonna keep striving.
Yeah, for sure. Big James in the house. What's happening, Big James?
Hey, what's up? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you can tell me you still got your lighter, bro.
Oh yeah, where's that? hey, big homie. You know, niggas do the damn thing, and I slid off with your lighter.
Oh man, it's all good.
You done got somebody before too, so it's just part of the game.
All the time.
Brother Minister say he was doing this thing, he was doing this preaching thing, and he hollered at Minister Farrakhan. He told Minister Farrakhan that he wanted to do a song. The brother Minister gave him the blessing. So there was only certain, criteria to do a song with brother. He is the minister, you dig? So a couple names passed by the table and whatnot, and he chose me to do a song with him, you dig? He had done a song with some of the other cats, and they were brothers, an older brother, and they was like thinking super MC, but I'm thinking, brother, the Nation of Islam, you gotta take care of ours. And so I approached it from a different angle. So when cats started playing games with brother and not holding him down correctly, I couldn't whine and complain about it. Only thing I could do is rectify the situation and hold him down the best way I know how to. So brother called me up and was like, well, brother, I want to do a video for the song. I said, that's what it is. I made a couple phone calls and called some folks, and we made the video happen. But brother ain't no rapper. He really doing movies. He just got to win some kind of award for the movies. So he's really a actor doing his movie thing. But he just wanted to do a song, and somehow my name came up. And I told brother, yeah, I'm gonna stand up and hold you down in a real kind of way. So that's what we did, bro. You did. So you see me in the video dancing.
And getting your jig on. I want to ask you something, because we talking about MCing, and you definitely an MC. And we got to go back, because like I said, we had a classic interview that kind of got lost in the vaults, man. So we gonna have to retouch on all that. But I wanted to ask you something, bro. And this has been a debate. Who's the rawest MC on Death Row?
I mean, while I was there?
Yeah, when you was there. I'm talking about the prime of the peak, the chronic era.
Me. Shit. That's a silly question, me.
So you ever had this, you and Corrupt ever get down?
Come on, you know, we West Coast, homie. Me, I was riding.
Let me ask you this.
I wasn't letting nobody who bang and ride on me now, dog.
You and Corrupt ever go at it?
Huh?
You and Corrupt ever go head to head?
Yeah.
What was the outcome?
RBX, bro. That's the little homie.
So you smashed them?
That's the little homie, man. Them is the little homies. I came in like the big homie. I always act like the big homie on every situation.
How about Snoop? Because Snoop was nasty back then, man.
Cousins.
Snoop couldn't get none either.
I was, you know, yes. He'll tell you.
So y'all heard it here right now. X said he smashed everybody on the road.
I smashed everybody. I was the big homie.
Couldn't nobody want none.
Nah, but I wasn't. No.
Well, everybody, I guess, respected each other at that time.
That part. Everybody was doing that. And my thing was the monster thing. You know, like they would only pull me like it was certain. We had battles in different areas. You know, when the homies were putting the money up, they was like, yeah, we gonna put the money in for the battle, but RBS can't be in it. You did, you know.
But y'all was going around because I know y'all was going.
There was stipulations. I was the monster, homie. That was, you know, I was the henchman. I was the one to come out to smash fools and then go sit back down. So, you know, we had the lyrical and we had the, you know, smooth macadamia. You did. We had the females. We had Jewel and we had Lady of Rage. There wasn't nobody dealing with them. But when it come to that monster smash, man, bring out the Jason Voorhees with the chainsaw. That was my job. So yeah, I did my job well. Yeah. So now when y'all first touched on Death Row, man, and everything got cracking and everything, you know, we had Big Mike on there, and he gave it up for you. Big Mike was over there, the Convicts, Lord 32. Yeah, Big Mike, the 3-2, Lord 3-2, rest in peace. You did. The Convicts, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, James, let me ask you this. During that time, when y'all first came out, y'all was out smashing on everybody, right?
Yes, we was.
And you had a relationship with Suge prior to you joining Death Row. Y'all played football together at UNLV, right?
Yeah.
Did you see him change? Was he the same person he was as when?
No, he wasn't.
He changed. What changed the most about him?
I would say the money, you know, the money and the arrogance, the money got up under the money came in, and then a lot of people changed too, though. You know, they start seeing it with money, so they start bowing down, and that just gave him more cocky, the more arrogance, you know. And it's look like the old adage: the dog know you scared of him, then you gonna bark, you gonna bite your motherfucking ass. So. You know, with the money coming into the picture, you dig. The fool seeing him pull up with the Bentley to the young, they bowing down like, oh my God, this nigga got all this money. So he was acting a certain way, and to those that you know bowed down and kowtowed to the BS, then that's what happened. But those that stood on their square, you know, probably not.
And I think that's with every situation. Money can definitely change people if you allow it.
I mean, if you allow it to, you know, if you allow it to, I had change before you did, but I'm a ghetto dude. I went to spending my change on my loved ones. You dig, moms, my sister, my nephew. You dig, you know, I probably could have saved some. I should have listened. I got an auntie that was chasing me around the house. She said, boy, why you got you some change? You need to go buy you a house, my Aunt Champagne. I should have listened to her. I should have listened to it, bro. And Champagne was like, boy, all these fancy cars don't mean nothing. Low riders and Daytons and Zeniths, they don't mean nothing. And I'm like, but I'm stunting, auntie. Look at your boy. She was like, I am not impressed. You need to go around the corner. There's a couple houses for sale. Holler at one of the real estate agents, put you down on something and knock something down. And so, you know, we live and we learn. And that's kind of like what I'm about right now. But, you know, you got to go through the trials and tribulations, bro. You got to go through what you go through to get where you at. You get there too fast, and your mind ain't ready to receive your blessing. It ain't even worth being there anyway. So you got to just stay the course. You dig, and let the Almighty do what He's doing, because He don't make mistakes. None.
Mm-hmm. Now, when y'all did the Chronic, and I know X, we rehashing the old questions we asked before. When you did the Chronic, man, you know, when you guys recorded the Chronic, how long did it take for it to actually come out? Because I know that was about a year before it actually came out and hit the streets, right?
Bro, I don't know. I mean, the situation I had was kind of weird because, you know, this is my first go round. And I was with the little homegirl. She said, let's get up out of here. We leave Long Beach. Let's get up out of Long Beach. Let's go to Venice Beach. Now, Venice Beach was cool at that time because this was before my folks had all the little discrepancies and whatnot. So I just hop in the car with the homegirl. We slide. Ooh. And the car, we pull up. As soon as we get off the freeway, we pulling up. You know, you got to ride down the street before you get down to the beach. Every light we stopped at, there was a car bumping the Chronic. And I'm thinking to myself, how they get that? Who leaked that? Like, they not supposed to have that, but it had got released that Tuesday. You understand me? And we had with like on a Thursday. So the record had been out, and everybody went and bought it and had it in their car. So every car in Venice Beach was bumping the Chronic, and I was tripping out. So I don't know. I would say we had, this was kind of like during the cassette era. So we had our rehearsal stuff, because every now and then Dre be like, y'all go listen to this shit and come back. Mm-hmm. So if you want to re-spit it, we want everything tight. So that's what I thought. I'm like, somehow somebody got a rehearsal tape leaked. But that was the actual shit. And I think maybe it was a year. It took about a year. And then that shit was on the airwaves, and it shot like, I wasn't expecting no shit like that, to be honest with you. Like, what the hell?
James, was you feeling yourself during that era?
No. But see, everybody failed to realize, man, I only had a job to do. My job wasn't to kick it and hang out with all of those guys that was doing Death Row, all the entertainers. I was called when I was needed. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I was doing, Let Me Ride and all that. If I came up there, to get the check and do what I had to do. But my main purpose was to, if I'm needed and something going on, I was there for it. I was there. So, no, man, I didn't hang out. Snoop and all of them will tell you, I didn't sit because, I don't smoke weed, none of that shit. If I'm doing some drinking, I was drinking where I know I was straight. So I didn't hang out like that, man. I didn't. My choice was not to kick it with all of those guys and do all that other shit because it wasn't necessary for me. My hangout was at Let Me Ride. I was doing all of my shit right there. So, no, but everybody know if it was going down, we was all there. That was it.
Yeah, man, y'all just doing y'all thing, just chilling, man.
Can I interject on his sentiment? That was my whole damn thing too. Exactly what he just said was my sentiment. Except I was in the rap shit. Like, niggas was like, yo, X, why you don't hang out in the studio? Because I don't feel straight. I don't feel 100 at the studio. I'm going to come up here and spit what I got to spit, and I'm going to get. Mm-hmm. I did what I had to do and got on, and that's how I got the label of that nigga RB is kind of boozy and anti-social.
Yeah, because if you hung up there every day, boy, you can get in trouble.
I ain't drink alcohol. You dig? I ain't drink. I just smoke herb, and I wasn't finna have no nigga. You know, I was buying that expensive orange from Worm on the laundry. That's just $500 a zone. You ain't gonna just smoke my dope up. So, I was real stingy with my weed, so to speak. Or you smoke your shit, I smoke my shit, and I slide up there do my thing. Once I was done, I'm down. Nah.
Once you was done, you was out. You know what,
I was
man?
out, and then this one of my niggas called me. Sugar Bear called me. Hey, brother, wow, yeah, let's get that done. I need to do this fresh shit. Get it out. Okay, wham, let's get that done. Once that's done, man, you good? You good? I'm good. Pew. I'm off in the wind. Before I even had the car, nigga, I had the car before I did. When the car wasn't running, I was saying, you good? But before they say, yeah, man, you better make sure, because I'll be right on that bus stop. Fly downtown trying to hop on the 60, get ready to go back to Long Beach. Nigga.
And that's what a lot of people don't know. When y'all did the Chronic, didn't nobody have no money.
Yeah. 90 was in it. There wasn't no change, brother. I was on the RTD, sliding through some rival territories too. Ugly, very active. But that's the That's the shit we went through.
Hey, X, we got a special request, man. From Contos G. Whatever happened to the RBX Big Rock and MC Ren album?
Okay. I mean, we still got it. Actually, I don't know where Ren was at though. Ren was supposed to come contribute some stuff with it, but it was probably less Ren, me and Big Rock. Me and Big Rock got some shit right now that'll knock a nigga head off. Concrete Criminals. So that's still active. Had no proper funding to make it fly. You dig? And once you're growing older and you start learning, it's not just making a hot album. Now, what you gonna do with this hot album? And you got 1,500,000 folks think they album hot, and they trying to go through the same hole you going through. So unless you got some change to promote this or an avenue or an outlet to put this heat through, then it pretty much just sit in the vault. But nevertheless, it's in the vault. And it could get released right now. I should say unleashed. Because it's some hot shit. You dig?
Finally get